Hi there. I'd like to take a few minutes to show off a few of these specialty tools. Everybody's seen the Airheads. Everybody can recognize them, but you think some of these might just be lumps of rock or like just a chip or flake. But I'm going to show you they're actually way more interesting than just a normal run-of-the-mill pointy thing at the end of a stick. Even though they are actually pretty, advanced too. But okay, let me just jump right into it. It's right here. I shouldn't probably be showing this. I'd probably get a patent on it for a handheld mortar. This is actually pretty interesting. Then it looks like a normal rock, but every surface here has been formed. I'll show you. See, they're flat. It's been ground down. These surfaces, every one of them has been perfectly shaped. And you see the divot here. It has several functions. You can always use it to burnish something. Is that a word, burnish? Anyway, this is a tool. It's basically made perfectly to fit your hand. That you can make a lip around it with your hand. Make like a little cup. If you need a handheld mortar to carry with you, it's basically the smallest. Good size, and it actually functions pretty well. I'll show you here. Put something in there. I'll show you this tool in a minute. I mean, it all stays right there. It doesn't spill out. And if you can do more. Fill up I don't know. I haven't really had to use it much, but it's a perfect little hole. And then I don't know that that's what it was used for. It could have been a fire starter, because you can also hold it kind of like this. It feels more natural the other way. I know it was used. This is 100% what it was used for, because that just fits so perfectly. But I'm sure in the pinch you could hold it like this pretty tight and put a lot of weight on it and use it at the top of a bow drill, the stick, the turning stick, whatever they call it. Anyway, I always thought this was a pretty interesting tool. It just looks like a lump, but it's actually pretty sophisticated. Okay. And this I showed before, but you see it's a triangular hammerstone. Basically, it can be used for a grinder too. It's completely shaped and formed. I have more than one of these. You can see my other video if you want to see another example, but this one's a harder stone. You see it's got both sides have the divot. You can also hold it. I mean, as a self-defense tool, if this is one, you can throw it. You have like a kill side, a stun capacity. If you want to just crack their skull, use this in. You could, I'm sure, do flaking with it, because you can kind of hold it in your thumb right there. You can, use it for the top of a bow drill, because you can really put all your weight on this. You hold it in your hand, you can really get a good grip on it. But anyway, like you saw me a while ago grinding things. Basically, it's a grinder, hammerstone, multi-purpose tool. Okay. This, another lump. Another lump. Every surface has been formed carefully into a hand size amazing tool. It's basically what I understand it. Okay, it's got like a little tiny bit of geode crystal formation in there. I don't know if you can see it, but so it's special. It's got a line right through it, and they form the line right there. This is the okay. There's multiple uses for this tool too. It's got this flat side here. You could burnish. Is that the word I'm thinking of? You could flat, rub something flat. And this is a little flat scooped out part right here. Can you see that? And I mean, you can hold it. This divot here, you can put your finger there, thumb here, and you can really kind of rub something like I imagine if you scrape down a arrow or something, you might want to do this to it to make it slippery kind of. I don't know. But the main, I think, function of this is this divot here at the end. I mean, you can use it to hold your finger for a grip, but if you put how do you hold it? See this groove here? Hold your finger. This flat spot here, you see that? Hold your thumb. Now look at this. It's got a little cove right here. Yeah, that's definitely the way to hold it. See, it matches the design, and that there's a little divot right here. So you actually, it's just so solid in your hand right there. That cove and this little flat spot, you see it? It's got a little notch there and a notch here. You can push it hard. So, like, I imagine they had like a bone awl or needle, and they could push it right there. Anyway, it's a pretty awesome little lump of rock. Okay, and finally, this is a pretty cool little knife scraper. They made this from a geode, and they used actually the geode formation in the outside parts here, and here for grip. I imagine if you're messing with a carcass with a smooth stone like this, it might get slippery and get lost. And then you're like fishing around in the guts, Anyway, it's actually made from a geode. It's got the crystals right there on this surface. This is steel sharp. Here I believe there was a small extra round like this one. Now this, a deer gutting knife has that little round part. That's basically what this is. Okay, your thumb is here, this thumb is here. There's actually, it kind of grabs your finger here. There's several ways to hold this too. Several cutting surfaces. This is a knife, so you can choke up on it like this. See, this has a place for your finger, the way it curves back. So you can use this as a knife. It's pretty sharp. This, then you choke up on it. You can cut right there. You really have a good grip on it. This might even been pointed. Oh yeah, this is the knife too. No. That's the sorry, I can barely see. Okay, so this is a grip, and knife surfaces made out of a geode. It's pretty cool. Anyway, here's some artifacts. Been meaning to show off. I've got a bunch of weird lumps of stone that I think are way more interesting than they'll be just lost. And a lot of these odd tools are just cast aside and forgotten. I just kind of want to showcase a few. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks.